Hello guys, welcome to another exciting episode of your Voice podcast. My name is Mbai Emmanuel Parkman. Today, we are having one-on-one with one of Nigeria's finest industrialists in the person of Dr. Afiz Ogun, who is the DG CEO of Industrial Training Fund, ITF. Hello, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right.
You're welcome.
It's good to have you today on your Voice podcast. And without wasting much of your time, most Nigerians believe that this is a well-deserved appointment and you are the man fit for the job. Let's hear from you. How has the journey been so far?
Well, thank you once again.
Welcome.
So far, so good. Just as any leadership position, you should expect the good, the bad, and the ugly. The next thing you have to do is how to take the bad and the ugly to the good and the good to excellent. And that's what we are working on.
That's a good one. Let's come down to one of the major package that ITF have brought up in the recent times. And I'm talking about the federal government through your agency just introduced the super program, which is Skilled Up Artisan, which has been there recently to empower 10 million Nigerians in 10 years. Please, sir, can you tell us more about this program? How is it going?
Thank you very much. Just as the name, as it goes, super, S-U-P-A, what is a super program, S-U-P-A-R, for the nation, because it will change completely the artisanary terrain in Nigeria. It's going to change the life of the artisans for better. It's going to change the job, the quality of job Nigerians get from the artisans. It's going to even go as far as giving us increasing our foreign exchange. I cannot continue to mention everything. When you read our little super pamphlet, you will see a lot. And as time goes on, people will know more about it. However, I'm going to tell you just briefly, I'm going to summarize it, what it entails.
All right.
Super, what are we actually doing? We are bringing the entire artisans in Nigeria. Some people call them servicemen. Some people don't want to use the word artisans. They believe it's too low. I don't see it as too low.
Exactly.
Because by the time the goodies start coming in, people will want to be called artisans.
Oh.
So, this has been given to us from Mr. President as one of the renewed hope agenda through our minister, the Federal Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment. So, pass on to us at ITF, we have built it up, and we have started moving in the super terrain. So, now what does it entail? It entails bringing all these artisans into an hypothetical drum with one entrance and 3 exits. This entrance, the old artisans, the intending artisans, the experienced artisans, artisans of all categories, we go into this hypothetical drum. Within this drum, our aim is to train them. Our mandate from the presidency is to train them up to international standard.
Wow.
So that anywhere in the world they can compete. Certify them and license them. We are looking at a situation where at a time all artisans in Nigeria will have their own practicing license, which they will renew periodically.
That's a huge one for Nigeria.
Very good. Now, after licensing them, do we just stop there? Do we leave them there? No. We make sure we look at the 3 exits. Where do they go from here? We have trained them up to international standard. We have certified them. We have licensed them Now, where do they go from here? We know in the past, lots of trainings happen and the people just get training and they remain there. We don't want this to happen. This government is a highly, it's a super government, let me say. So we want, what will be the result? What happens to them? Then the first exit is the talent export. The talent export, you see, during the last UN Assembly, the Minister of Trade, Industry and Investment launched a program called NATEP. This is National Talent Export Program. There are some of our talents that are needed abroad. So, after training this exit, we have conduit pipes within this exit, which connects to other countries. Just like the Chinese did, the Indians are doing now, the Philippines are doing now, and so many other countries. We want to have this between countries. As I'm talking with you, we are already speaking, we have already talked to some of the chambers of commerce in some countries, and they have surveyed their market. They've told us what job is needed in their countries, in demand. So, and what we ask, after asking for the trade area, we ask, what do you want us to teach them? Where's your curriculum they give us? We come to this, our hypothetical drum, prepare them. ITF job is to prepare them because our mandate is to train Nigerians, is to train people. So we train them up to international standard and pass them to NATEP. And also we have in this exit, the Ministry of Labor is also there. We are open to collaboration. We collaborate. Absolutely. You understand? This the issue of collaboration. I'm coming back there.
All right.
Now, this will be done with so many countries. As I'm talking to you now, I received last week the trade areas from Germany, and we have started working on it.
Oh, that's good.
In fact, we are using this as our micro pilot because we're going to have micro pilot, we're going to have pilot, and then so that we see our mistakes.
Good one.
And we correct our mistakes, and so that the programs can continue to run forever in Nigeria smoothly. So that is the first exit. The second exit is our industries at home. They are hungry of what? Quality skilled men. Quality skilled men. They don't have it. Some people will go to India to go bring in workers. That is not very good. Ordinary tiling. People go to Togo, people go to Ghana, people go to Cotonou to bring tilers and people that will help them with the POP and all these things. This is insulting, although these people, they are right according to the international labor law. However, we are the landlords. Sure. But is it the fault of these companies? No. It is our fault. Our skilled men are not up to international standard. Our artisans are not up to international standard. That is what this program is driving. So we want to supply our industries at home here. We want to supply them. On that exit is NECA, Nigeria Employers Consultative Association. They know their members, the Manufacturer Association of Nigeria. They know their members. They know the companies, what they lack, what they want. They know the standard they want to see. They know the standard they go abroad to fetch. We will provide them with this. They will go out there and tell us what they want. NECA will go out, MAN will go out, and other organizations like that bring what they need. Then we prepare them and furnish them. But while they are going out, whether internationally or within the country, we are going to state the minimum wage for them, the insurance for them, how they should be treated, because we want Nigerians to be treated specially. Many countries are coming in, many industries now are. If you go to NECA, as I'm talking to you now, NECA office, you will see super logo at the reception, because we are collaborating with them and we are ready to collaborate with others. Let's go to the third exit. The third exit is MSME, the micro, small medium enterprise. After after we have trained them. People like me, 40, 50 years and above, do not want to go out again outside the country. People do not want to go and look for job, vacancy, and start applying for job. People at our age, what happens? We have MSME for them. We create their
Jobs.
their businesses for them. We have these businesses set up for them. Currently, as I'm talking to you, we have sent out 30 train the trainer to ILO start your own business. They are training now. They are currently training. So it is these people that will come back and train other people on how those extension workers that will be going to these people in the MSME exit, that how to improve their business, how to set up their business and everything. And we will look for the finances for this.
Thank you so much.
So it has not ended. Let me just, we now have outside this drum, we have two boxes, hypothetical boxes. One of them is the marketplace. Is the marketplace. This marketplace is going to be like LinkedIn. If you're an employer of labor, or you have you need a plumber in your home at Surulere or at Jalingo, you go there. Plumbers in Jalingo. Everybody will come, the list will come out. Just like in, as you see on Facebook, or as you see on LinkedIn, these artisans we have trained. We're going to place them there. And we're going to change their profile as if they perform a particular task, we are going to verify. Not that you just go online and copy something and put it there that this is, I did this. No, we will verify, snap it, video it, and put it under your profile. And people you have worked for will also be commenting under you. So if I need an artisan, I will go there, select my own choice, and call the artisan. The other one is the help desk. That is the other box, hypothetical box. This help desk will be occupied, it will be in the 6th geopolitical zone, occupied by super artisans. There are some artisans. That's why in the drum, we have to do a lot of classification. Some people, their training with jobs 2 weeks because they are already super. We have good guys in Nigeria. The only thing is the job ethics. You understand?
Yes, I do.
So these guys, we are going to select them and make them super artisans. A super mechanic is right there in the help desk, the office there, and a mechanic is working outside and has a problem. He couldn't fix the car. He just needs to place a call. If it's already licensed, he needs to place a call to the help desk. Then he will be told what to do. We explain, just like a doctor-patient relationship or master-apprentice relationship. It's going to be helped. That is the help desk. This is the simple. If I'm to explain it, 3 hours today I'll be explaining. Because inside this drum is packed full. When I just said training, certifying, and licensing. It looks so simple. No. It is packed full. We are not just talking.
Thank you so much. Okay, if I actually allow you, this is more robust than I was expecting, and it's a good thing we are actually looking at this program because it's all encompassing, and I think it's one of its kind that Nigeria is actually ready to train their artisans, because growing up, even currently today, we see most people coming from African nations, even from Asia, to come and do some, let me just call it menial jobs that Nigerians would have. And most of the time, the people lament that, why don't you give me this? But the person will tell you, because you're not qualified to do it.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You said menial job. Yep. There will be nothing like menial job again.
Okay.
We want to take artisanry. We want to shaping this terrain.
It's another level.
The government wants to make this formal. You understand? Such that an artisan can now send his child, a mechanic can send his child to any school of his choice, that a school mistress can send a child to any school of her choice. You understand? So by the time our youth now see that there is also enjoyment in this area, they will key into it. As a matter of fact, we have a part for them, for the youth.
Interesting.
That's why I say if I start explaining the drum, I will never finish.
Okay, let's look at it this way. Why 10 million Nigerians in 2 years? Knowing that we have more than this number in the country, is there a room for an expansion?
Do you know the meaning of moi moi?
Of course I do, and I eat my moi too.
If you want to eat moi moi, you start eating it from that flat part.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah.
That is what we are doing. We are climbing. The president has a lot packed for Nigerians. It's just coming little by little. You just be patient, and you will see wonders in years to come.
That's quite interesting. I must confess, you have actually wowed me. I have seen the promos and the adverts both on radio and on televisions. Okay, about this super program. But having it one-on-one with you and discussing this here, I think Nigeria is waiting for something big, because I can actually see how when this Japa syndrome, people going to Canada to just go and be a plumber, people going to UK to go and maybe just become a florist or something like that. But now artisanship is taken to a new level. Okay, let's come back to your agency, ITF. Funding is a necessity. It's a sine qua non for any effective, sustainable development. And for this to be continued, what is your relationship with the contributors to the funding of your agency? What has been the compliances? Are there challenges that you have been facing? And what do you think should be the prospect to make sure that continuity and sustainability is the key word in what you're doing here?
Thank you very much. You see, every process has challenge. Every process has challenge. But what can you do? What do you do to overcome the challenge? That is the most important thing. That is the job of a leader. We have challenges. First, we have robust relationship with them.
Okay.
But there are hiccups. And these hiccups, we are going to overcome the challenges very soon. Right now, we are redigitalizing our processes.
Oh, that's good.
And right now, we are having handshake with FIRS. We are having handshake with CAC. So once we do this, we watch again. Where do we go from here again? Is there any other challenge? Then we think of tackling it. A leader has to continuously think and moving. You don't just sit down somewhere and approve files and sit down. No. You have to continue. You have to be a thinking machine and moving like the jet. So we are waiting. So after this handshake, we'll see other areas may show. And if it doesn't show, fantastic. We'll look even for other ways of improving it.
That's wonderful. Thank you. I think I'll have a few more couple of questions to ask you. But let me drive this back to our educational level. Okay. In Nigeria, before today, we've had a successful technical colleges, vocational centers. How is this super program going to be integrated into continuity in what we are doing in vocational centers and in technical colleges? And is this also going to be a plan of making sure that the technical colleges are back to the educational curriculums of Nigeria?
I'll tell you something now. You see, ITF is under the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment. The technical colleges, polytechnic and universities, colleges of education, they are under the Ministry of Education.
Okay.
There is one key: collaboration. You see, this is the key word. You see, the problem we have here in Nigeria, which is Baba is solving, there is a snake plaguing Nigeria, causing problem in Nigeria. Snake of joblessness, snake of poverty, snake of insecurity. And I am holding a sword. You are holding a sword. We line up here. You line up here, holding the sword to kill the snake. Instead of killing the snake, we keep fighting ourselves, and the snake gets fatter and fatter and fatter. Instead of killing the snake, we are fighting ourselves. Baba says no. No more fighting. We are collaborating. Whether you are from the Ministry of Education, from the Ministry of Health, from the Ministry, any ministry you come from, labor, we are collaborating. You see, some people will say it's not carrying us along. I just told you now, we have just started. You understand? Everybody will be involved. It goes across. You understand? We are just spearheading it. We have just been given the mandate to spearhead to start. It doesn't mean we will be the only one that will get the credit. No. Nigerian will get the credit. Not me.
Sure.
Not you.
Sure.
Nigerians.
I must give kudos to Mr. President for the renewed hope agenda that he has actually brought in as the president of this country, because we've actually seen a whole lot of things coming up on the dim line. Away from the super program, let me just ask you this on a personal level, okay? Was a student, and I have also applied those days in my school days for the CWES funding, and the documentations we are done, everything we actually done, but some of us Nigerians can give you an experience that we never got the fund. Is that something people are doing, your agency is doing, to make sure that this is automated, so that Nigerian students, okay, under the training fund, will be able to have easy access to the CWES funding?
Thank you very much. CWES is also one of our babies in ITF. Yes, I don't like playing blame games, but the students came to me and I talked to them,
Okay.
from the Polytechnic and the colleges of education and the university. Their leaders came to me. We have discussed. Currently, we are forming a committee.
Okay.
Where the students themselves will be involved. They will be members. They are the consumers.
Sure.
They are telling us now what the problems are. If you have a factory, you don't ask from the workers there how my goods are doing. You go to the market and ask, how is my product behaving?
Yep.
We have called the students. We have seen their frustrations. We've seen the problem, and some of them will be members in this committee. This committee is going to reshape sewage. We are digitalizing sewage.
Good.
We are removing the bottlenecks in sewage. Good. The students have told us the bottlenecks.
Good.
And one other thing that people don't understand, it is not all students that are qualified for sewage.
Okay.
It's only those on vocational technical education. I see all programs. They send in all programs, all of them, including botany, zoology. They send those things in, and those things are not supposed to be part of sewage. They are not supposed to be part of the mandate in the first place. When the government releases money, and you have so many programs, so many students, the money will not go around.
Sure.
Is that the only challenge? No. There are so many challenges which we are looking into. We are digitalizing, we are solving the problem, the committee is solving the problem, and it will soon be solved, and everybody will clap for the new sewage.
Thank you, Doctor. At this point, I will ask you, what is your final word for Nigerians watching you right now on this episode?
My final words: Nigeria should be a little bit patient. A little bit patient. Mr. President is coming for you. It's coming for you. And I want you, the youths, both employed and unemployed, both in the artisanry area and those that have not even got job, go and register on super, S-U-P-A, not S-U-P-E-R, supa.itf.gov.ng. Register there. Also, we need a lot of training centers. Currently, we are, my people are on the ground now. They have gone to the 6th geopolitical zone to register training centers. Please, if you are a training center, also go to this website, register your training centers. You will be visited and you will be accredited.
To you, my fellow Nigerians, we have been speaking with the DG CEO of Industrial Training Fund in the person of Dr. Afiz Ogun. Fellow Nigerians, we have heard it all. And he said, just be patient. This is your Voice Podcast. And I am your favorite presenter, by Emmanuel Bachman. Join us in the next episode, while I encourage you to follow us on our social media handles on your screen right now. Thank you.